9 Money Truths I've Learned on My FIRE Journey. 1. In order to know where you want to go, you need to know exactly where you stand. Know your numbers. Even if you don't want a budget, you need to track. That will help you find opportunities for improvement and develop challenging but feasible financial goals. 2. More isn't more. It's critical you reflect on how much is enough. You can start this exercise by determining your financial independence number. The commonly accepted calculation for this in the FIRE community is 25 times your annual expenses. So let me ask you, do you know your annual expenses? If not, refer back to the previous truth, know thy numbers. That will help you identify your enough number. 3. Build wealth for the right reasons. Those reasons for me are twofold. The first is buying back my time and freedom. That's the whole point of FIRE. Help yourself. Then help others when you can. 4. I believe there is such a thing as financial. Earn your money honestly and spend your money honestly. Give and pay it forward. As Ken Hondo explains in his book Happy Money, your money should smile when you receive it. And your money should smile when you spend it and put it back out into the world. Do good and receive good. 5. It's very healthy to choose one thing you love that you will never sacrifice your spending on or feel guilty about. You should have one thing you won't sacrifice or frugal out of your budget. Whatever comes to mind first as you read that, consider making that your one thing. Mine was going to sporting events. Nevertheless, now that I moved out of the big city, I've decided it's going to be going out to restaurants more often. Of course, everything in moderation. Instead of once a month, we might go as often as once a week, without hesitation. I'd love to hear your one thing. 6. Express gratitude for what you have and aim to lust for nothing. Social media will make you lust for everything. So stay off of that. Okay, let's be real. I'm really talking about Instagram. Even I have been got by ridiculously good Instagram ads. Let me ask you this to mull over. Do you ever feel better after spending 10 or 20 minutes scrolling on social media? I know I sure don't. And sometimes I am $10 or $20 more broke. Envy is the root of unhappiness. So is mindless time wasting and spending. 7. The FIRE movement is alive and well. Those that hate will probably retire late. During the pandemic, there were lots of videos about how the FIRE movement was dead. FIRE couldn't survive these crazy times. FIRE movement searches via Google peaked in the summer of 2020. Honestly, I don't know how to prove this one. I'm biased with rose-colored glasses on. But I can tell you with confidence, it's not dead. Americans hit records high savings rates when the pandemic started. Maybe that experience has shown people what's possible and that living with less can be more. 8. You are more in control of your financial future than you probably realize. Seriously, it's really easy to make excuses and point fingers. Blame the government, blame bad luck, blame the lack of education you received growing up. Take responsibility instead and take action. You are in full control of your financial future no matter where you live, how large your family is, or how much you make. 9. Enjoy the ride. Don't let yourself miss out on the best part of reaching financial independence, the journey. This, right now, is the best part. You'll never be younger with more life to look forward to ahead of you than today. FIRE is all about delayed gratification, but it's also about being intentional with your time in the there and now. This video is for informational purposes only. It should not be considered financial or legal advice. Not all information will be accurate. Consult a financial professional before making any major financial decisions.